light cuts through the window. Treasurer Amma's eyes open. His chest rises, then falls. I'm alive. The thought comes slowly, heavy, as he scans around the room. He thought to himself, feeling surprised, I'm in Luwa. Luwa saved me. He saw a doctor standing near his bed, holding a chart. It was Dr. Oki, the doctor who led the protest a few months ago. Dr. Oki, upon seeing that Amma's eyes are now open, he says with a tired face, Hi, Treasurer Amma. Glad you are awake now. It has been 3 days. Amma responds as he speaks slowly, You saved my life. After everything I didn't do, after years of files on my desk, you saved me. Dr. Oki answers without looking up. The whole of Luwa did, not me. A nurse who used her car battery for your oxygen, a lab technician who ran tests by candlelight, a cleaner who became a runner between wards. They didn't wait for equipment. They didn't wait for approval. They moved. Dr. Oki finally meets his eyes. Anyways, now that you're stable, we can transfer you to Modi. At least they have a steady power, clean walls, better facilities over there. Amma does not respond. He stares at the ceiling, cracked. The same crack from 3 years ago. The same one he marked under review. Then he says, I waited too long. His voice breaks. Money for schools sat in accounts. Hospital funds frozen in approvals. Emergency budgets pending signatures. I told myself there was time. There was process. There was procedure. Amma continues. Children sat on broken desks while I reviewed proposals. Patients died in hallways while I scheduled meetings. I watched teachers and doctors leave Luwa for Modi due to little pay. I watched things go from bad to worse because I thought I would never need Luwa. I never knew a day would come when my survival would depend on the hospital I once neglected. He closes his eyes. His voice breaks. I cannot undo that. But I won't walk away again. Dr. Oki finally looks at him, then make it count. Amma reaches for his phone. His hands shake. Bring every pending file to this hospital. All of them. Everything under review. Everything waiting for next quarter. He ends the call. His hand drops. Footsteps pass outside. A trolley moves. Someone laughs briefly. A baby cries. The hospital breathes. Although the damage remains. But the waiting is over. That night, Dr. Oki sits in his office, having a quick break. Darkness swallows the corridor. The generator had died an hour ago because the fuel in it had finished. Then he starts to think. No fuel, no light, barely any equipment. Yet Amma lives. How? Not because the hospital was ready, because people refused to wait for ready. A nurse used her own car battery to power the oxygen machine. A lab tech ran samples by candlelight. A janitor became a runner, sprinting between buildings for supplies. Nobody asked permission. Nobody waited for approval. They just moved. Oki realizes nothing miraculous happened here. Something ancient did. People of Luwa showed up for each other. He types on his phone. Quickly, with battery at 3%. Your Luwa is bleeding. It's been bleeding for years. It won't heal by itself. It won't heal because we hope. It needs hands. It needs you. He clicks send. The message spreads. Not viral, not trending, just moving, person to person. Something awakens in people. Not guilt. Guilt paralyzes. Not anger. Anger burns out. Just recognition. Oh, that could have been me on that table. That's my cousin's school. I drove past that hospital last month. Help arrives in strange forms. A retired surgeon cancels her vacation. I'll take the night shifts for 2 weeks. A mechanic shows up with tools. Heard you have broken equipment. How can I help fix it? Someone anonymous pays for 3 months of fuel. A pharmacy student organizes medicine donations. A teacher brings 30 students to paint the pediatric ward. They turn the walls into murals of hope. Not millions in charity, just dozens of people doing something. Inside Luwa Hospital, lights now stay on through the night, through the support of solar. Beds get repaired. The emergency room gets new curtains, donated, sewn by hand. Nothing fancy, just functional. Staff stop ignoring patients. They start greeting them, showing true care. People start meeting. Parents, teachers, health workers, shopkeepers, they make one simple decision. We check on things every week and fix what we can every month. A carpenter trains teenagers to repair desks. An electrician teaches wiring basics. A nurse shows first aid to market women. Knowledge spreads, skills multiply. Parents stop waiting for the council. They pool money for books. They rotate supervision. They share expertise. They use their skills. Someone brings tools. Someone brings skills. They start repairing the broken gate outside, painting the walls. A banker teaches financial literacy on Saturdays. A programmer runs weekend coding classes. A farmer shows students sustainable agriculture. Education in Luwa transforms, not because of funding, because people make it their own. Support continue to flow in from Luwans, who lives in Luwa, from those who lives in Modi, from villages whose names nobody knew. Not a flood, a current, steady, persistent. Luwa doesn't become wealthy, but it becomes capable. This is how communities survive. Not because one hero fixes everything, but because everyone carries a little. Right now, in your community, schools need support, hospitals need help, children need advocates. And if you zoom in closely, you will see that people are starting to give what they can. Some are using their voices, some are sharing their skills, some are dedicating their time for good cause, while some are supporting with their money. They do not have extra, but they understand that we cannot continue to run from where we belong. And one day, that place we run from may be the one that saves us. You don't need to look too far. Start from your community. Pay a visit to your local hospital, either alone or as a group. See how you can support. Check how the schools are progressing. Ask questions. Give what you can. It doesn't have to be money. Your time, your voice would also go a long way. You can start by mentoring one student, or more if you have the capacity. By doing that, you are changing the generation of that child forever. Whatever support you decide to give, ensure you know how it is being used. The time to start is now, because if we do not save ourselves, no one will. The story of Luwa does not end here. It continues in your heart. It continues in the choices that you make. Look around you. The queue is forming. Where will you stand?